Hey Scorpio, welcome into your 2025 predictions reading. I'm so excited. I've got so many oracle card decks here. I've got 2 tarot decks here, so we're going to get into it. Now, just before we do, this is a general reading. It is not a private one-to-one reading. If that is something you are interested in, you can go down to the description box below and click the link to my website where you can book a private virtual reading with me. However, because this is a general reading, it may not resonate for everybody, and if you feel like you're not connecting with it, if you feel like it's not resonating with you, just leave this reading behind. Not all readings can resonate for everybody all the time, but I do recommend that you check out your moon and rising zodiac sign readings. But if this reading does resonate for you, please consider liking the video, subscribing to my channel, or just sharing the video, sharing the channel. Any support at all is very much appreciated. Okay, so first we're going to see what's coming into your life in 2025. Later on in the reading, we'll also see the guidance that's coming out for you. We'll also take a look at the overarching lesson of 2025, as well as any challenges you might face, how you can overcome those challenges. And we'll also see what's going on specifically in your love and work lives. Now you've got the cards Imagine and A Change in the Wind. So this is the part of the reading where I'm going to go ahead and get all of your cards. If you would like to see the cards come out in real time, then by all means stick around. However, if you don't really want to wait around for that, it shouldn't take more than 2.5 minutes max. So you can always just skip over to the part of the reading where I have all the cards pulled. Also, sorry ahead of time if you hear any car noises, dogs, kids. I live in a bit of a noisy area, and there's often cars zooming by, honking. You know the vibes. So I do apologize in advance. Okay, quite a few cards. Ooh, okay. Nice. I feel like 2025 for you, Scorpio, is going to be a bit of a quieter year than the past years. A little bit more introspective, a little bit more like reflective. Yeah, you're definitely moving on into a different part of your life, or you feel like you're taking on something new. I'm not sure if I would say it's a new cycle or a chapter closing, but something is changing in your life in 2025. Because that's coming up a little bit across your reading. All right, yep, Four of Swords coming out. The Moon's coming out. Definitely a year of like solitude and kind of retreating into like meditation and spirituality, looking closer at yourself and looking deeply at things. All right, I'm going to get your last 2 cards. of Wands. Lovely. This isn't coming from the card itself, but your work life might be a little bit chaotic. It might feel like things are kind of up in the air in 2025. That's just the sense I'm getting. Now, what's coming into your life in 2025, which is really nice, is Imagine and a change in the wind. The Imagine card is all about visualizing the new, creating, manifesting, and being creative about the life that you want to lead in the future. You can see in this image very, very faintly, this person is like calling the moon towards them. So they're calling and bringing themselves closer to the things that they want to bring into reality. So it's really the card of manifesting and creating. And this card is attached to the moon. Scorpio, you are a water sign, so you do have a stronger relationship to the moon than fire, air, and earth signs in general. It's like as you step into 2025, you are aware that you are able to create whatever you want in your life. So for example, if you want to move to a place that is a city, maybe you're tired of living away from cities and you want to live in a city, you yourself are taking the steps to not only think about and research what kind of city you want to live in and where you want to live, but you're really connecting with your intuition about it. So it's on a more soulful level as well. I really like these cards together. I do. And I think you are bringing about some change in your life. And because of it, you're going to be a little like quiet in 2025. I feel like you're kind of thinking about, okay, where do I want to go from here? What do I want to bring into my life? What do I want to invest in? And what do I want to prioritize? And because of that, you're kind of sitting back and people might be asking like, where's Scorpio? Like Scorpio's not really out and about as much as they usually are. And that's because your overarching lesson in 2025 is the number 14, keeper of solitude. Now the number 14 numerically adds up to 5, and 5 is the number of growth and change. You're certainly going through change. I feel like it's a lot of internal change. I wouldn't say it's too much external. I'm not feeling it's like a nice balance of both, but it's not like it doesn't feel like there's forces coming in all around you in 2025 that are changing your life. Like it doesn't feel like things around you are particularly changing. That might be the case, but it's like this nice balance of change happening outside of you and inside of you. The message of this card is, there will be time for togetherness, but not now. This is a time for solitude. The spiral of your soul tree and its root system needs your attention. It has songs to sing and dreams to sigh straight into your heart, but you can only hear their messages in the intentional quiet of solitude. Take this time to break away from the clan. Withdraw from the clamoring world outside and the one in your own mind. Nestle down with intentionality. Sometimes it takes willing aloneness to discover your belonging, the belonging to your own soul tree, to the present circumstance and its challenges, and to yourself. You'll certainly be exploring your own depths in 2025. And Scorpio, I feel like you're quite good at that, especially when it comes to other people. But you actually might not be quite good at it when it comes to yourself. And I think that's changing in 2025. Now I'm going to read you your guidance cards before we get into the details and the nitty-gritty. Your first guidance card is inaction is the best action. The message is, your current situation is in harmony with the course of nature. Everything is as it should be. Accept this and do nothing. Focus on learning and experiencing. Allow things to unfold. Again, you're certainly taking like a step back from the world and kind of retreating. Your second guidance card is be patient. Be patient. You are not patient enough. Patience is not about doing nothing, like this card says. Patience is knowing profoundly that nothing can be done to change the situation in the present moment. Wait, and the inevitable will materialize. Now, you've got 3 other guidance cards here from the Anatomy of a Witch Oracle. The first card is play. So amidst all of this, don't get too serious and bogged down in the serious emotions and like the depths that you're going to be like exploring, and the parts of you and your soul that you're going to be looking through in 2025. It might get quite serious. So your guides are actually reminding you to play. Find time for joy, find time to have fun, and like balance the seriousness with also just a lightness of life. You've also got the fire card. They're guiding you to use your passion in ways that will help you have fun. And I'm getting that you are somebody who is very passionate, that you actually like drive things forward with a lot of energy, but you might not drive them forward with a lot of focus. Okay, like you have a lot of like physical energy. Okay, so do be aware of that in 2025. Maybe it's a good time to take up a new like exercise regimen, a new workout class, or just like waking up earlier because you feel like you have a little more leftover energy at the end of the day. Whatever it may be in that realm, your guides are letting you know that your passion is going to serve you in joyful ways in 2025. This also comes as a bit of a warning, okay? The fire heart, does represent fire signs. And if you can see, there's like matches all along the heart. And it's a warning that you don't let your passions and your anger and equally your lust and your really strong emotions, that you don't let them consume you. And I think that really, really goes along with the other cards that you're getting for 2025. It's about knowing when to curb that passion. It's about knowing when to kind of step back and say, I'm going to retreat from these emotions. I'm going to put them on hold and on standby. And I need to kind of get a better grip of controlling them. It feels like I need to kind of know when they're needed and know when they're useful. And at the same time, they're not always going to be useful. Your last guidance card tells me that this is really very much a time of inner exploration because you've got shape shift. Your guides want you to kind of try on different ways of living. They want you to try different things in 2025. Be a little curious. If you feel like you don't usually meditate, try meditating. And if you feel like that doesn't work for you, maybe try yoga. Maybe try chanting. Maybe try listening to drums, listening to binaural beats. Like they just want you to kind of try things on. And not attach yourself to anything. Just kind of be curious and let yourself try new things and see what fits. Because something might really fit for you here. And I feel like it's a spiritual practice. I think it's a practice that might be also emotional in terms of getting in touch with yourself. And you are going to be getting a better understanding of your own identity. So that might mean like trying different clothing, even trying different hairstyles, changing your physical look, kind of seeing, what works, what you like, what you don't like. So experiment with your looks, experiment with your habits, try new things. If you don't travel a lot, you might think about taking a little trip. Maybe you want to do like a solo trip. Maybe you've been thinking about that, pushing yourself out of your comfort zone and just seeing what you like. I think that's really what your guides want you to do. And they want you to do it playfully, not in a serious tone. Do it in a way that's fun for you, that's comfortable. In 2025, you are being guided to show up Knight of Pentacles, Three of Swords. You're being asked to transform your pain into productivity. Now, when I say that, I mean something along the lines of this. For example, say you lost your job and you're like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Knight of Pentacles is somebody who is very methodical, calculating, and they work their ass off, okay? It's painful. There's loss. And there's sadness. There's maybe betrayal. But use this to your advantage. Maybe you've been wanting to start a business, and this finally gives you the opportunity and lights the fire under your butt to start a business. Maybe you have been meaning to spend more time with your family, and maybe this is that opportunity to spend more time with your family. And equally, if you experience loss, say in the realm of friendship, okay? It's like if you have learned that somebody in your life was not who you thought they were, if you had a falling out with a friend, okay, now you understand that maybe you need to work on some things in friendship. Or maybe you understand, okay, I'm looking for friends who are diligent, who are responsible, who will show up for me, who will be honest with me, okay? Because that's the Knight of Pentacles energy. It's about transforming some kind of pain and loss into a way forward and into something actually sustainable and very long lasting. Okay, so I feel like that's a very vague message. I'm going to clarify this message here just really quickly. Sorry for the sirens. Yeah, 9 of Wands. Keep going. There's some perseverance that your guides want you to embody in 2025. They want you to keep going. Keep it pushing. You know, even when you feel like impatient, even when you feel like things are not going your way, be patient and keep going. And your challenge that you're facing, it's a transition. You're moving through a transition, and again, I will say it feels like a strong inner transition that you're moving through. And you're doing it because you're learning how to be alone with yourself, be alone with your thoughts, and understand yourself and be comfortable with this sense of solitude. Maybe you're not comfortable with being alone. Maybe you're very used to people kind of validating who you are. And this year is going to be that year where you learn how to validate yourself. You're moving into calmer waters. And the energy you're moving into, 4 of Swords, meditative. It's this quiet time. It's a mental rest. And I feel like maybe you've had a huge mental load on you in the past few years, or maybe there's just some stuff from childhood, stuff from younger years where you feel very stressed. You feel like it's a burden. Maybe you feel burdened from your job, your family responsibilities. 2025 is going to be a great year to kind of check out. The moon is here for you to overcome these challenges. In order to overcome the difficulties that come with the transition in 2025, go within. Go to your intuition. Go to your experience. Sit down with yourself. Inaction will be the best action. To just sit and reflect. The energy you're moving away from in 2024, I see that you started something new in 2024. Maybe you got a new job. You might have moved into a new home, found a new circle of friends, started something new. And it does feel like you are making progress in 2025 because you've got the Knight of Pentacles. The progress might appear slow. It might appear slow. Just keep pushing, keep going. There's that perseverance needed in 2025, and it will pay off because the 6 of Swords is bringing you to better things and to calmer waters. Your love life is going to be very nice in 2025. You've got the Ace of Cups. So you're going to be meeting somebody new, and it's going to feel like this whole renewal of love. And if that is not the case, if you're not meeting somebody new, if you already have a partner or you're gladly single and want to stay single, this is about discovering yourself and filling up your own cup. You're learning how to love on yourself, to really delve deep into your world of compassion, of giving yourself grace and patience. So again, like you are getting to know yourself on such a huge, huge level, Scorpio, in this year. And I think it's going to really pay off when it comes to your relationships. And if you're with a partner, like it's going to be this lovely, comforting feeling. There's going to be a lot of love in the air. And I do want to clarify this card just to see a little bit more context. Four of Wands. Yeah, you might actually be getting married or proposed to in 2025 if you are with a partner. So if you're getting proposed to, please act surprised, okay? Four of Wands, spending time with family, with loved ones. And when I say family, I don't only mean blood family, I mean chosen family. And I feel like there's a lot of love available for you in this realm of your life. Now, for your career and your work life, you've got the Three of Wands. You're very much focusing on the future. I feel like you're kind of just taking things slow in 2025 and watching as things open up for you. You're kind of keeping your eye out, being like, okay, I really want something new here. And if it's not something new, you're kind of just looking towards the future. Now, if you are somebody who is looking for a new job, a new prospective opportunity, in 2025, I see that you're going to be keeping your eye out for something new. Also, I feel like my guides are also giving me the words that learning to ask for what you want. Okay, so take it as it resonates. Like, you might be asking for a promotion at work. Page of Wands, yeah. Coming towards you is a new journey, and it's a new job. It is something that will bring you joy. I do think what is coming towards you will be better than what you've had in the past. It's not going to feel like a struggle, all right? That's coming through. It's not going to feel like such a struggle. The job that comes in for you in 2025 will feel like it lights you up. Yeah, King of Wands, the Star. Yeah, good things to come in your career. Good things to come. You go from the Page to the King to the Star. So it's like you're making this journey, and it's a journey of growth. So I think your career is going to take off in 2025. You are going to mature in your career. You're going to feel good in your job. If you're looking for a promotion, ask for that promotion because I see that you'll get it. King of Wands tells me that you'll be reaching a goal, or you'll be reaching like a leadership position in your job. So you might actually get promoted to a leadership position. You might take a new job that puts you in a better financial and managerial position. And the Star, it's what you want. You have your eye on some kind of prize in 2025 in your career, and you get it. You get it, but you have to ask for it. Okay? You have to ask for it and be specific when you ask. Let the universe know exactly what it is you want. And every time you go to bed, you just say, hey, I would really love this job with this amount of money in this place, and this far is the commute. And, like, be as specific as you can be. And when you talk about it with friends and family, and when you think about it, even when you just reflect on it and, are having wishful thinking about what you want, be specific about it. Okay? So moving forward, I think your career is going to benefit. I think your love life looks great, Scorpio. I think the solitude and the calm and the meditative qualities that are here for you in 2025 are going to benefit you significantly. Be patient in the year. Be patient. Not everything will, materialize instantly. That's okay. Your guides are asking you to be consistent, show up every day, even when results are not tangible yet. Just keep going, because especially in your career, you ask for that promotion and your boss says, yeah, I've been seeing the way that you work really hard every single day. I've been seeing how much time and effort you put in every single day. You don't really ever falter. Okay? That will benefit you in the long run. Okay, Scorpio, I hope this reading was helpful for you. I hope you have a wonderful holiday season, lovely new year, and I'm excited to see you in 2025. I'll see you next time for the January 2025 general reading.